90 minutes in the Camp Nou is a very long time. 90 minutes in the Camp Nou is a very long time. Atletico Madrid owned the Camp Nou yesterday. The Camp Nou felt like Metropolitano yesterday to Atletico Madrid. After that red card Pau Kubasi got, they came back to the second half and they played very good. But the red card Pau Kubasi got in the first half was what killed their game. The first 10 minutes of the game was very good for Barcelona. They were playing like they wanted to win, but they actually know what they were doing. But after Pau Kubasi's red card, Barcelona became clueless. Pau Kubasi, you were freaking the last man, for Christ's sake. Why did you not just leave that ball? He would have scored a goal, yes, and there was still so much time to play. I think the red card was the only thing that destabilized Barcelona's play yesterday. Hansi Flick, is not every team you come or every time you come and play high line. This same Atletico Madrid are playing high line, or you played high line for yesterday. You played high line for them in the Copa del Rey first leg and they whooped you 4-0. Going into Metropolitano next week, have any expectation whatsoever that they are going to stage a Ramotanda in Atletico Madrid's home? Because Atletico are going to have the home advantage. I told you guys, Diego Simon said, he wants to actually play 5 more games in the Champions League, and he took it very personal yesterday. Beautiful goal from Joan Alvarez yesterday. That free kick was insane. Then there was also something that Atletico Madrid did that people have been talking about the goalkeeper defender, and then the defender using his hand to pick it. I honestly think silly mistakes like that should actually be looked into by the VAR. That should have actually been a penalty, because your goalkeeper had already passed the ball to you. So what was the excuse of using your hand to hold the ball? But aside that, I just think Atletico Madrid had a very, very clear vision about what they wanted to do in the Camp Nou yesterday, and they executed it very well. I told you guys that the last game they played before the Champions League yesterday, they played very well up until they got the red card, and then yesterday Barcelona decided to hold the red card instead. But they actually played well in the second half. Like, with people that were playing to 10 men, I now see why people say Lamine Yamal is literally like the best player in the world, because he did so well. But then Camp Nou is not what you guys say it is when you're not playing, or when your players are not using their head. It's going to be very, very difficult for Hansi Flick to overturn this scoreline in Atletico Madrid's home come next week. What Atletico Madrid will do next week is to defend so well next week, and I'm not even sure they are really, really good with defending, but I think that's the best that they can do next week. If Hansi Flick keeps playing that high line, the back will be very exposed, and by the time that happens, Atletico Madrid will score more goals. Overall, it was a good game for Atletico Madrid yesterday. They got a very, very much needed win. And going into the second leg, having the home advantage and 2 goals lead, I think they'll be able to skate through to the semi-finals of the Champions League.